Right, today you're taking class 57001 to Appleby for tomorrow's special event. You're pulling four coaches which are carrying some very important people to the event tomorrow. You're currently waiting for an empty stock class 158 to head into the siding. Once the line is clear, you will receive a clear signal. Right, let's get this ready then. Hello. Put the key in. Key. Where are we going? There. Thank you. Brilliant. Wiper on. Computer Entertainment Exchange, if you recall. Oh, okay. So, I don't understand where the S comes into that from. Chris, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bits. Thank you very much, Chris. Ooh, Ayrton just subscribed for 3 months in a row. He says, Pacers are awesome. Thank you very much, Ayrton. Thank you very much, pal. We still haven't discussed the Reading we'll do the Reading incident. Remind me, those of you who want to hear about the Reading incident. If you don't want to hear, fine, I'm not going to tell, but there isn't one, just what they call it. Yeah, well, I think that's pandering to modern standards. Pacers must burn, says Mr. J. Pacers must burn. The alternative is Kex, which is northern for pants. That's why it's CX, Computer Exchange. The Reading incident. Yes, Dom, the Reading incident. Ed. Dom, Ed, you're the same person. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. What happened in Reading? You should know, Ben. We've been going on about it on Discord. The Reading incident. Could be worse though, Tui. Why, what's wrong with Tui? Oh, come on, go green. What are we actually waiting for? That. It's going to come into the siding up there. No, it's Kex. Right, let's start reducing the brake a bit. We need that on that as well. Touristic Union International, TUI, or as we used to call them, Thompson. Way, we got the green. No, don't go backwards. Go forwards. Now, I know that the engine on this is a little oversensitive when it's wet. What happened in Reading, I'll tell you. I fell through a sign. Oh yes. I went completely over. When we're done, I'll boot up TSW and I'll show you exactly where I fell. Right, where's this thing that's been holding us up all this time? It's down there, look. Readings. Oh well. We'll get there on time then. Yeah, it's there, look, hiding. There we go. Back within the 30. Chris, I fell through a sign. Where actually are we? We're not at... Oh no, we're at Ribblehead. Oh, so we don't have far to go then. I'll show you when we get there. Yeah, indeed, Chris. I just hope the DTG model is accurate, because, gosh, I tell you what. Welcome, Chris, by the way. Let's move that over there. Get out of my way. What other things can we do? Can play the drums. Not a very good rhythm on that. Was I leaning on plastic signs? Nope, it was a great big metal thing. Great huge sign. And I went over it. It is possible, Ben, because I did it. Oh, I did it. What else can we play with? I'm going to put some instrument lights on, actually. Well, that didn't work, did it? What's this one? Doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Boring. Right, we're in the 60, let's go. Oh, what we got here? Engine start, we don't want to play with them. Fire alarm test. AWS. Push to wash, that doesn't work either. Train length. Not long. Poor sign, you hope it's okay. Thanks, Ben. The sign is fine. Not a problem, Chris. Nothing's impossible where I'm concerned, indeed. No, I was walking forward at the time, Irascible. I was going forward, walk straight through the thing. And I wasn't even looking through the camera lens, I was looking along the platform. Would help if we had some lights on, wouldn't it? Maybe because it's got, oh, okay. Sounds like an American loco, that's because it's got a GE engine. It's got a GE engine rather than a GE engine. You live in Chelsea and I didn't wave. I didn't know you live in Chelsea, Baked Bean Kid. Otherwise I would have waved. Fairly similar one in an SD40. Yeah, I fully agree with that, Chris. I fully agree. No, 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 the sign isn't damaged. The hole that I went through was already there. Captain Clumsy Feet. I've been clumsy since I was a kid, but I think this one tops it. This is one of my best, going through a sign. The bruises that I've got this morning. But hey, I still went and did the filming. I wanted to come back. So my vlog is going to be, have I already said, it's going to be on the Chelsea Wallingford Facebook page. That just means I'm not, well, if I wasn't the first to fall through it, then surely they would have fixed it. No, the tumble, well yes actually, the tumble would have been caught on their security camera that's pointed straight at the incident. Would have been nice for the guys in control to have sent somebody down just to see if I was okay. Because I took quite an impact. Right, that's the Morpeth for the 30, which is coming up. Oh, TSR. Okay. 15. We've got a break to. Let's throw all the important people forward in the carriage. Yeah, it could have been, Chris. Could have been a lot worse. Mind you, my thumb doesn't have its full movement back yet. There's quite a lot of heavy bruising inside that. Right, I know where that 15's hiding now. My dad's partner's a nurse, so I rang her up yesterday and showed her the movement that I've got, and she said it's probably just heavy bruising, rest it for a couple of days. Right. Where's this 15 TSR then? Surely I should be in the 15 now. Oh, we're going to do it at 15. Yes, I stayed on the platform, but because of it being originally a broad gauge station, the platforms are quite wide. You can apply to Network Rail and ask for it if you wish, irascible. Oh, there's the 15. Would have been nice for them to... Oh gosh, that's all spilt onto the track. Would have been nice for them to have put down the... to change the actual route speed. But that's a nice little thing, that. Right, I need to watch that come past the end of the train. Actually, there's a better way of doing it, and it's this way. If I press that, when that beeps, I can speed up. What train is it? It's a class 57. There we go. Yeah, probably irascible. In which case, I'll sue Channel 5 for using my logo. Because I'm wearing my t-shirt. I'd like to get one of these with a collar on it. I prefer collared t-shirts. But Spreadshirt don't do collared t-shirts. Power down. Lovely. Right. Question. I'm having the last of the gammon tonight. Should I have it with chips or with mash? Any chance of a flyby? Indeed, there is chance of a flyby. Let's find a nice flyby spot. Here by the wall, I think. We've trespassed in this person's house. We'll just come to here. There we go, that'll do. Here she comes. Chips, chips. Haven't been opening another tin of beans though. There we go. Don't necessarily know if I want to open a tin of beans. Not for one piece of... I might just have it with chips on it, so... I haven't got any eggs, so don't go recommending eggs. Haven't got any pineapple either. It's still the joint that I cooked the other day. Because I was late in and I was really sore last night. I didn't cook it last night. So it needs to be reheated for about half an hour. Probably a bit less than that. So I'll just stick it in with the chips and then the 20 minutes will sort it. I should really have sorted that out too. People everywhere. So the gammon is already cooked, it just needs reheating. Speeding, are we going down a hill or something? We shouldn't be, we haven't reached the top yet. Excuse me. Gotta admit, this route is gorgeous though. See, I like pineapple. I do like pineapple. The thing with me doing mash is I do cheesy mash. Oh, and I cannot get enough cheese at the moment. Cheese! Give me more cheese! I go through a block in 2 weeks, and I'm talking a block in 2 weeks. I love cheese. Red Leicester. See, I don't like red cheese. Each to their own though. Same as blue Stilton. I can't eat that. Ugh. You would have it with pineapple and egg, but there you are. You're greedy. I don't have any eggs in. I don't have any pineapples in. I need to get some eggs in because I'm not into omelettes. So I should really have a pack of eggs in. Right, we're about to cross Bleemore. Not Bleemore. I can never say it. Assisgill? Acegill? I don't know. We've done Bleemore. Bleemore's quite a way back. But this is the top anyway. Over which the sign to tell you isn't in game, which is a bit sad. Because it would be nice if they put the sign in game. Maybe if they do it for TSW they will. Cheese omelette. Cheese and ham omelette with some onion in it too. Stick in some red peppers as well if you've got them. What else do I like in my omelette? More cheese. And then what I do is when the omelette's risen, I grate cheese and melt that on the top. Oh, it's lovely. And then you fold it in it. Oh. You don't like red cheese, you strange man. Wensleydale it is for you then. Actually, just cheap cheese from the supermarket. I mean, a block like this for £3. Philadelphia is right. You see, now I only like soft cheese if I'm having cheesecake. If I'm buying soft cheese, it means I'm making cheesecakes. Right, got 16 miles to go to Appleby. Just keep it within the 2 miles an hour that we're permitted. Philly and jam. Well, we know why Ben's house leaks. I need to order me in a pizza at some point. Might have that later in the week, maybe Wednesday. More greens. Wonder what time we actually have to arrive there by. They didn't give me a time, they just said arrive on time. I do need to do a scenario with a TSR in it though. That'll be one for Matt. See if I can do a scenario with a TSR where the marker doesn't actually go on the track. Your home is perfectly watertight. Says the guy who doesn't like onion. That's not me, because I love onions on my hot dogs. Fried onions, oh, on a hot dog, underneath the sausage on top. You go hot dog bun cut, bit of sauce, onions, hot dog, bit more sauce. I say bit. When I say bit, I do mean like near a half a bottle. No, no mustard. Definitely not. Hey, Steve, welcome. Are you wanting to suggest a route or ask which route we're on? Can't beat slow caramelized onions hit on a hit hot dog. Num num num. Yeah, this is settled to Carlisle. The route command is for you to suggest a route for me to do in a future stream. Either or. I do like red onions. A mix of them. Normally I have white, but a mix of them might be quite nice. How are you, Steve? Am I shouting again? How are you, Steve? Still going. Still rolling down this hill. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rainy weather indeed. Very rainy weather. Oh. Oh. There we go. It's a bit better. I'm good, thanks, Steve. Steve, if there was an asset maker in my channel, I'd call dibs, but I don't think there is. Ayrton singing a song I don't know, so I can't join in. Sorry, Ayrton. Ask Fab about me and pop culture. I don't do it. Being a productive day today, got the track and a proportion of the scenery complete. Which route are you doing? Or is it an imaginary route? I need to get back on with my routes, but they're not going to happen. I'm not a route builder really. It was interesting trying, but I don't think they'll come out any good. I still need to get Dashtig to do a stream. That's what it is. If I'd watched the Dashtig stream, I think I'd be a brilliant route builder. I'm bigging up your skills here, Dashtig. So you better make it worthwhile. Don't let me down now, because the whole of Twitch now knows. That if I'm still bad at making routes, it's your fault. I haven't actually checked yet, Dashtig. My focus was getting through this weekend. It may be next weekend if I'm pretty quiet. Depends on what I've got on. I know I've got to catch up on some of the stuff I can't do this weekend, but then if this hasn't healed, I might be popping down the hospital. Because if it hasn't healed by next weekend, I'm in trouble. It's narrow gauge and in Wales. Is it the Valley of Rheidol? Because if so, I want that. I love that Valley of Rheidol. Devil's Bridge down to Aberystwyth. Or Aberystwyth, as I used to call it. Devil's Bridge to Aberystwyth. It's close to... Oh, are you... You're not doing the Snowdonian Rack Railway, are you? If so, have you got the rack track into narrow gauge? One works. Try your lights. Yeah, exactly. There is no rack in TS. That's why I want to know how they got it to work. So yeah, they are doing Snowdonian Railway. Right, we've got 5 miles to go. Full time or just part time? What do you mean, Fab? Or is that for Steve? Rack. Oh, okay. Imperial. No, it doesn't. Sometimes the AI passengers can get out of place, but not because they're supposed to be there. Welcome, Imperial, to the stream. Let's do some outsidey driving, shall we? Get another snap. We are speeding up into the tunnel. back out. Let's get up a bit higher so we don't get bridges to the face. Ooh, the West Coast Rail Tour pack, yep. I got it because I wanted the West Coast coaches. But then I've never actually driven this loco before, and it was in the list, so I thought I'd do it. Oops. Well, what was that for? Oh, because there's another TSR. Well, you're not supposed to put down these. Okay, maybe you are. Yes, yes, yes. You can buzz and ring all you like. We're stopping here, guys. We're stopping here. Oh, do I have to wait for the 2 minutes? Oh gosh. There we go. Wheel slip. No, 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 it's a me fail. Okay, that's getting annoying. Not a problem, Steve. There we go, that's better. Well, I don't actually know where this TSR starts. For all I know, we might have gone through it. I've been busy. I'm guessing it's there. Oh well, I'm going through it a little fast, but I'm sure the viaduct can take it. Nice little scene that they've got going on there. There's the end. Press the button. Press the button, thank you. Steve, you might need to add me as a friend before you can whisper me. There we go, let's go. I thought that was supposed to slide up and down, that paper. Right, we're coming into Appleby now. Right, braking for Appleby. Am I wrong about this newspaper, guys? Just I was sure that it was supposed to slide. And it doesn't seem to have been very slidey. Right, we got the green. Ooh, 37. She's going the wrong way. Lovely. So the people's off. They can walk up the platform in the rain. Serves them right for being so important. There we go. The newspaper moves on the Freightliner pack. Okay. Not on this one then. In that case, then can go back out the way, can't it? Proceed to Appleby down, reverse ahead. Okay. How good it's gone. I thought I was done. And then we're going to go down there and come back, I guess, and then into there. I don't know why we couldn't have just gone straight up. Welcome back, Chris. Right, I'm guessing that we need to clear the points. So we'll do it the proper way. So. There we go. Out of them three, LNER, then LMS, and then Southern. but of course they don't top the best. Change ends as you must propel the train no more than 10 mile an hour for the signal that you're ready to buy. Yeah, okay. We'll do that then. Both. That's in forward, good. Approved. You like this route, some great assets to use. Yeah, it's a nice route. It's a very nice route. And really we should be like this as well, but at the other end. Head out so we can see what's going on. 37 waiting for us. Interesting choice there, what do you mean? Right, again we just got to pass that. So we can start braking. Let's get back in the front. I'm hoping that that's all switched for us to go into the yard, because if not, we's crashing. This reminds you of Llangollen, where they have to cut out in the end coach to see where they're going. Change ends and head into Appleby siding 2. Inform the signalman when you're ready to proceed. Don't quite know. Don't quite get that, Steve. It's been ages since I was last at Llangollen. Llangollen. Oh, hold on. I need to change that. Let's go to where I am. We need to go into siding 2. Better. To the new extension at Corwin. I'll have to have a look. I got friends who live in Llangollen. Ben, what did you mean by interesting choice? Well, I'm due in at 11:36. It's now 11:22. I think somehow I've beaten that, don't you? Oh, being GWR, you're thinking I would have chosen LMS first? No. LNER. LMS third. Southern last. Right, there we go. All in, all done. Do not make us sit here now for 13 minutes. You can also come up here. You're free to go home now, driver. But I live in London. How can I go home? I'm going to have to catch the train. Another driver will come tomorrow to bring the train back to Carlisle. Enjoy your rest day. Thanks. Right. Lovely. Stopped at 3 out of 4. None of that, none of that, none of that. Speeding 4 times, plenty of brake applied once. Wheel slippage a little bit. Lovely.